President Trump had an off-the-record luncheon with network anchors and executives the day of his Oval Office speech, and someone leaked word to the New York Times that he said the address and the border visit were, quote, not going to change a damn thing, but I'm still doing it. And pointing to Bill Shine, Sarah Huckabee Sanders, and Kellyanne Conway added, but these people behind you think it's worth it. I asked Peter Baker, the Times White House correspondent who wrote the story, about the leak, and he told me, it's our job to try to convince people who are in closed-door meetings at the White House to tell us what happens inside. And that's true whether those people are White House officials, members of Congress, or other journalists. These stories end up being revealing, he says, because they get past the talking points and provide more insight for readers. Emily Jashinsky, does President Trump have a legitimate beef that a network anchor or somebody in that room betrayed him by dishing to the Times about the conversation?
Absolutely, although at the same time, I don't think it's something that he would never have expected to happen. Of course, I mean, he's sitting in a room
full of journalists.
Journalists, and I believe the sources quoted in the report were people briefed on the meeting. So I don't know what that means, but it's, I mean, of course, like, this is journalists. They're obviously, most of them aren't fans of him. It's going to leak. And what's interesting about this is it's something I could see the president saying on the record anyway. We don't know
that part is true.
How much in jest it was, because he loves to do that.
Well, yeah, I am actually told the tone was a little bit lighter. It was sort of like those geniuses think the speech is really going to be great. But at the same time, the president tweeted about this, about the off-the-record breach, and he said, who would believe how bad it's gotten with the mainstream media, which has gone totally bonkers. So, Beverly, let me be upfront. I mean, I've reported on off-the-record meetings at the White House in which journalists were involved because I wasn't bound by any agreement. But I did think that, man, if I was in the room, I wouldn't tell anybody about it because you're giving your word that you're going to play by those rules, unless the White House, as sometimes happens, agrees to put it on background, agrees to put it on the record.
Yeah, they completely broke the ethics rules that you expect journalists to have, and I think it puts them in a bad position because if you actually do want to get good information so you can write better stories, you're going to find more and more people, not just the president, but any high-up officials that you interview, if they're constantly worried about leaks, they're not going to come straight forward with what's going on. So this is damaging for what it means for the media, and I think the president has a point that leaks happen.
I was going to say the rest of the reporters in that room should be furious with the people who leaked, because it makes future off the records less likely to happen.
Interesting that you should say that, because I talked to my Fox News colleague Bret Baier about it. He was in the luncheon. He is very upset about it. He says this is horrible, and he said a reporter from another organization approached him trying to, like, hey, what went on behind, while you were eating the salad, and he wouldn't discuss it at all. And he made the point that the White House might stop doing these. Now, some people think you shouldn't have off the record. Journalists find it useful. And there's a whole tradition on State of the Union speeches to find out what the president is thinking. I also reached out to other anchors about this. Chuck Todd of NBC, Chris Cuomo of CNN, told me they couldn't discuss it at all because the meeting was off the record. So it comes down to the question of if you're going to go eat the meal and accept the ground rules, then can you turn around and dish about more than what was on the menu?
Well, I don't think I actually agree with Bret Baier on this one. I don't think you can. I think those meetings are private. They should be held sacred. I remember my days in the Obama White House of being one of those people that got the speeches early. But even there's a risk that every White House takes when you make decisions like that, right? When you give a whole bunch of surrogates a speech early, parts of it might get out, and that is the risk that every White House takes, and so you know what's going to happen when you invite all these people in the room to begin with, even though they shouldn't do it.
Right. Well, what you don't want, I mean, what the White House does want is for a journalist to be a little bit more informed and saying, well, the thinking in the White House is, or their emphasis on this speech is, but when you get into, well, here's exactly what the president said, in what might or might not be a light moment, then I think, he has a right to, I mean, he really went nuclear. He said bonkers. He said a lot of things about journalists, but bonkers, that's going to number 11.
But that's a great example of why this is a needless gift of ammunition to Donald Trump, to make the press look like fake news liars who are going to break this agreement. And it's just, it did not have to happen. They probably could have goaded him into saying this on the record.
I mean, Emily is correct. I think this does feed into the president's narrative, false narrative of the fake news media, because I think there's really hardworking journalists at the White House that do the best job possible to cover the facts. And when they get clouded by this is what creates problems.
I personally think he enjoys it because it actually proves his point about leaking. I think he likes to get out there on Twitter. So even though he says he's upset with the leak, I think there's an aspect to this that plays into it a little bit. Yeah.
Right. We have a rare sort of moment of consensus here. Beverly Hallberg, Emily Jashinsky, Richard Fowler. Great to see you all this Sunday.